This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, it's Jeff Cutastrophe welcoming you to the Sports Catastrophe on this day. And on this day, July the 3rd, 1993, one of the worst Wimbledon chokes slash comebacks, depending on what side of the fence you're on, happened in the women's final at Wimbledon. So the 1993 women's Wimbledon matchup was huge because the women's singles were hit hard by the incident of that German guy, Gunther Parsch, the mental patient, stabbing Monica Seles. Thankfully, though, he missed hitting major arteries. So basically, he stabbed her, Seles, because he wanted Steffi Graf, his fellow countrywoman, to be number one in the rankings. And obviously, he did. So anyway, it was now down to some great players and all that. Steffi Graf, I'll go through all 8 groups, sections. Steffi Graf was dominating, especially in the third round against Canadian Helen Kellacy, just smacking her around 6-love, 6-love. She would get to the quarters by beating McGrath of the U.S. in straight sets. Section 2 saw Jennifer Capriati get out of her way, although it took a while to get rid of Lisa Raymond. Number 3 seed was Alexa Sanchez-Vicario, but she somehow lost to Helena Sukova of the Czech Republic in straight sets. Conchita Martinez was the 6th seed. She went on to she narrowly lost to Indonesian Basuki, but won in straight sets after. Jana Novotna, the woman we're talking about in this one, took down Sardo of Switzerland, Argentina's Goica Chikuri, American Werdo, and the Dutch woman Arlemans. Gabriela Sabatini would have a tough time with Anka Huber to get to the quarterfinals. Section 7 saw, well, the 5 seed was Mary Jo Fernandez, but she got shocked by Sina Garrison, who was a hero for American black women by getting to the 1990 final before being pounced by Navratilova. But it was the Soviet Natalia Severera won the match. Martina Navratilova went on to easily beat Natalie Tauziet de France to move on to the quarterfinals. A Canadian was in, Patricia He-Bourdet, if you will. She went to the third round, but Navratilova beat her. I was like, fuck, we had 2 Canadians in the third round. Anyway, the quarterfinals, Novotna took on number 4 seed Gabriela Sabatini. Sabatini was a very crafty veteran, but Novotna won. She would then take on Martina Navratilova in the semis as she beat Sereva. Conchita Martinez beat Sukova and Graf beat Capriati. Steffi Graf would beat Martinez to get to the final, and Novotna would sweep Navratilova in straight sets to get to the final. And it was huge. It was like Graf Novotna. It was amazing and all that. Then comes the championship match. And basically, after losing a tight first set, Novotna had a chance. She won the second set. She was up 4-1 in the third set, which meant that she was 2 games away from winning the title. But then she lost her nerve and had too many double faults. Graf would come back from 4-1 down in the third set to win 6-4, and of course, best 3 in women's tennis. So guess what? Novotna lost. Graf won Wimbledon. Novotna was so upset she cried onto the Duchess of Kent's shoulders. The Duchess of Kent is Catherine, by the way, with a K. She's married to Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, who's the first cousin of Queen Elizabeth. But not that Prince Edward. So anyway, Novotna still would be number 6 in the world. However, she did win Wimbledon in 1998. So the best thing for her was that, she got redemption. She actually beat Venus Williams in the quarterfinals and then would beat Martina Hingis in the semis. Wow, that's amazing. How did you beat Martina Hingis. She was like a superstar. She actually ended up beating Terziat. You know, I said Terziat, but yeah, Terziat and Novotna were in the finals, and Novotna got her Wimbledon title. She was the oldest first-time Grand Slam singles winner in the Open era, well, since 1968, at the age of 29 years and 9 months. However, that record would be surpassed twice. Francesca Schivoni of Italy in 2010 at the French Open, and another Italian, Flavia Pennetta, who was 33 years old when she won the US Open in 2015. Wow. Novotna actually won 12 Grand Slam women's doubles titles. That's pretty good, though, and 4 mixed doubles titles. So basically, you know, she was a commentator for Wimbledon for the BBC, but then she died of cancer. I'm telling you, closest friends and relatives. So she won four four doubles titles at Wimbledon: 89, 90, 95, and 98. So she did the double, if you will. Mixed doubles, she won in 89. So anyway, yeah, not bad. So basically, she did get her redemption song, and that's what some people like, a redemption story. And Novotna was no different. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.